So number 1, there's an awesome scene early on where we've got Spider-Man chasing Ebony Maw, chasing unconscious Doctor Strange, flying backwards through the streets of New York. And, mate, can you get any more comic book than that? Number 2, Tony Stark and Hulk have their own Ben & Jerry's flavours in this universe. That is amazing. Number 3, Heimdall's death broke my heart more than Loki's. I don't know why, it just did. Number 4, Ebony Maw's weird prophet vibe. Ebony Maw was one of the Black Order, and I loved how all his dialogue was all just about, speaking about Thanos like this godlike figure, and he was really creepy, and I really hope we see more of him, because obviously he gets blasted off into space at the end. Number 5, the Guardians' first meeting with Thor is hilarious, and I love how the mere presence of Thor brings out all Star-Lord's insecurities. I just thought that was genius. There's some great lines there and lots of comedy that just comes out of character. Number 6, the introduction shot of Steve in silhouette at Waverley Station in Edinburgh says everything about who he is at that moment in time. At the end of Civil War, he gives up the shield, which seemingly, the Captain America identity with that. And at the start of this film, he's just, who is he? Is he Captain America? Is he Steve Rogers? Is he Nomad? Who is he? And that action figure shot of him in silhouette, I just think is a brilliant way to reintroduce his character in this film. Number 7, Bruce trying to turn into the Hulk while Cole Obsidian closes in. I loved how they played that for laughs. It was just, that was a great moment. Number 8, the conflict between Tony Stark and Stephen Strange was as thrilling as any action scene in the film. Number 9, Peter's line to Tony Stark, "Have you ever seen this really old film called Aliens?" Number 10, the shot we have when Nebula is disassembled in midair on Thanos' ship, and it looks head on like she's all in one piece, and then they swivel the camera and then she's all disassembled. That's just an amazing visual. Absolutely love that. Number 11, the reveal and return of Red Skull. This was the biggest shock for me in the film. When I saw the film first time and that came up, I couldn't believe it. I've been waiting for that character to come back for years, and I was so happy that he did. I had no idea, and I follow the productions of these films pretty closely, so yay for Red Skull. Number 12, the Guardians' initial fight and banter with Spider-Man, Iron Man and Doctor Strange. It's just a lot of fun. I love that Peter also thinks that Mantis is going to lay eggs in him. Brilliant. Number 13, Peter Dinklage's character E-Tree was so silly. He looked like something out of Labyrinth or a Muppet movie. I love it. It was so daft. It was great. Number 14, Rocket gives Thor a new eye. I love how they took a running gag with Rocket from the Guardians films and they used it to build the relationship between him and Thor. I thought it was a great moment and just goes to show that, all the little details in the MCU matter. Number 15, my favourite line in the film comes from Mantis while they're on Titan. "We kick names and take ass." Number 16, Bucky lifting Rocket up with his free hand and spinning around and using him like another gun. Just genius. Genius. Number 17, Doctor Strange once again using his brain rather than his fist to win the battle. And by the way, I know they don't win here, but they totally will in the next film, and it's all because of him giving him that stone, because he looked ahead in the future and he knew giving him the stone was the only way they were going to eventually win. Telling you. It's all thanks to Doctor Strange. Number 18, Thor's arrival on the battlefield of Wakanda with Rocket Raccoon on his shoulder and Groot by his side, with the epic Avengers score blasting in the background. That moment is what the word epic was made for. Number 19, absolutely anything Drax says. This guy is hilarious. Cheers for listening, guys. Peace.